Welcome to Byte-ing Questions, where we sink our teeth into the latest debates in entertainment, tech, and culture. This, our very first episode, we're talking Nintendo. It's Nintendo versus Nintendo for the title of 2017's Game of the Year, or at least that's what it looks like. Other nominees include PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn. But two of the most prolific titles nominated this year, Mario Odyssey and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, are pure Nintendo goodness. Should one Switch title win? Which should it be? We're going to find out. I'm your host, Daley Wilhelm. In this corner, we have our Mario defender,
Zachary, Siddiq.
And in this corner, we have our champion of Hyrule.
I'm Matt Yapp.
He's Matt Yapp.
Hi.
So, we'll get into round one here. I want you guys to give your opinions on why your title should win Game of the Year this year.
Thank you, Daley. And so let me first off, start by talking that I am firmly in the camp that says that Super Mario Odyssey is more deserving of a title here. Here you have a wonderful title that attracts both the casual and core audience of the Mario franchise. It delivers on almost every expectation created in the trailers and marketing, and it runs like a dream. We're talking 60 frames per second, home and portable. The game isn't lacking in any technical or design department. Breath of the Wild, it's a bit of a decisive title for the fans. It sacrifices the linear progression from the past games for the new open world. And while some people applaud this decision, you have a lot of people saying that it didn't feel like a Zelda game because of that.
So, Zachy, that was cute, but let's get one thing straight. It's not really a debate. We're pretending it is, but in reality, Breath of the Wild is not just a head, but head and shoulders above Mario Odyssey. Both of them. And looking past the marketplace and just into the game in general, this is easily one of the most ambitious Nintendo titles they've ever had. This is what a true open world adventure is supposed to be, truly limitless. Mario Odyssey is little more than a glorified level-based game. Also, gameplay-wise, Mario can't even compare. I mean, are we really gonna act like throwing a cap is anywhere near as badass and satisfying as shooting arrows and throwing battle axes blowing up entire enemy fortresses? Also, in terms of combat, the battles in Breath of the Wild are heart-racing and strategy-based, while the combat in Mario, well, you're still jumping on stuff. It's really exciting.
Excuse me there, Matthew. Did you just say that Mario isn't that exciting because you're jumping on stuff?
Yeah.
Are we going to ignore all the fun transformations, the retro levels, the costumes, and the incredible physics engine? You'd say Breath of the Wild is a gorgeous game, but it's held back by the 30 frames and the world. It's all green. Everything in there is green. You're telling me that a game that overuses the same color across its whole world is a more gorgeous game than Odyssey, that has different colors every single world? Talk about the colors. Let's talk about them.
First off, Zachary, Kermit the Frog is green, and that's a great color. Second of all, you mentioned about how quickly the game runs. Yeah, that's fine, but that's because it isn't pushing anything. As I mentioned previously, the world of Odyssey at any given time is so much smaller than that of Breath of the Wild, and frankly, it just doesn't look as cool. And in Breath of the Wild, is there something you can do everywhere you look? Everywhere is just alive and fresh, but there are areas that are almost empty in Odyssey, like the Cloud Kingdom and Ruin Kingdom. They're practically useless.
As the years pass, I'm predicting that Odyssey will be the more remembered title. Its technical accomplishments and strong direction will prevail over the disputed changes in Breath of the Wild, and that's why Odyssey is deserving of Game of the Year.
I, Matthew Amadeus Yapp, am a simple Christian man who grew up on a simple farm in Smallville, Kansas. I leave you with this question. Will you play a game about two men fighting each other like children over a woman who they're both trying to forcibly marry? Or a game about a good man supporting his gods and trying to conquer evil demons? Religious parallel, gang, I'm just saying.
Okay, that took a compelling but strange turn. Anyway, but this is up to you guys. You let us know who you think is the real winner here. Or go ahead and chew us out in the comments about how we're wrong to ignore the other titles up for Game of the Year.
Yeah, like somebody's in the comments are going to be like,
Oh, yeah.
you snubbed Persona 5, the Air Automata.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
Let's
no.
go.
Honestly,
go.
Pong for Game of the Year.
No!
Right. Again,
No.
all these years it should have been.
It really should have.
Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. This has been Byte's very own Byte-ing Questions.